I was 15 years old when my dad passed away, but I do remember that he did make a mark in our family, and the fact that he said that he was a child of God, and he was real proud of that. And that wasn't talked about way back then. So we had a personal relationship with Jesus in a way that I didn't know about that until I was much older.
My dad has taught me to put God first. I have seen him every single day of his life, and I have a great memory of him as a kid, starting his day with the Bible in his lap and praying and reading. Even when it's chaotic and all of us kids wake up, he still finishes his quiet time in the morning.
My dad taught me that Jesus is the number one person in our lives, and that he is always first, and how great his love is for everybody.
What I love about my dad is that he was just very genuine. He expressed his affection to all of us in our family, embraced us, kissed us, and there was never a question of my love, his love for me or my love for him, actually. And that's what I really love most about him.
I love that my dad is such a great helper to our family. In fact, just the other day, he came over and I had a project going on, and he just unannounced started just helping me and spent probably the next 6 hours helping me. I even had to run an errand in the middle of the day, and he just kept helping all by himself, and we got the project done. And this happens over and over with other people and with us, and it is such an encouragement that I love that he is such a helper.
I love him taking us on the Polaris, and his patience. Like when something goes wrong or something that I can't do, if he's home, he's always there to help. He just walks me through it slowly and easier. And I don't think I could do that ever.
Well, my dad had a temper about him in a way that just kind of flared up really quickly. And after he lost his temper, he realized I probably shouldn't have done that. And so one example, we were moving a coffee table from our living room to the backyard and under the patio. I don't know what the reason was, but anyway, it wasn't very far, but the patio had 2 steps. And so my mom had a crystal bowl on top of this coffee table that was a wedding present. And so she asked my dad to take the crystal bowl off when we moved it. He goes, "It's going to be just fine." So you can see where this is going. So we're going down the stairs, and he trips, and the coffee table flips over, and the crystal bowl falls and shatters in a million pieces. And I went, that didn't look good. How's he going to get himself out of this? So he was very good at apologizing, but there again, he kind of got himself into situations that he didn't have to really be there. But, he just apologized, and he felt very remorseful about it. And that made a lasting impression with me. He didn't just blow it off like, wow, whatever, but he was very, very genuine in that.
My dad is a helper, but sometimes the helping can get a little too focused. We have a story called the chicken burrito story, that we're all as a family camping with all the cousins and everybody, and we all had burritos, and my dad's burrito apparently was just too big to eat. We ate ours, no problem, but he decided to be a helper, and he saw somebody across the street and proceeded to walk over there, and all of us, my wife loves this story, she tells it just about once a year, and it embarrasses the pants off my dad. He comes over and says, "Excuse me, sir, would you like to finish the rest of my burrito?" Of which we died. Like, did he just ask to eat the rest of his half-eaten burrito? So he comes back, and my wife lays into him so much, and my dad was so embarrassed. He's like, "Geez, Jerry, why don't you just offer the rest of your undrinking coffee?" It is so funny. And if he's in the audience right now, which he probably is, he's probably mortified, but it is an annual, hilarious, funny joke and story.
Whenever my family's in a crummy mood, my dad will always narrate the entire day in a song that somehow he makes it always rhyme. And the tune is always something from a Disney movie. Like when we were all in the convertible, we were having trouble buckling our seatbelts. Dad started singing this song that had the tune of Let It Go, and it was like, buckle your seatbelts, buckle your seatbelts.
I guess I have to show up on Sunday to find out what she said. You didn't say anything about the, Cal, did you say something about the chicken burrito? Oh no, busted.